when your ruler, when the month starts out, your ruler is in Pisces, and Pisces is opposing Virgo energy. So to me, this is that point in your life where you are taking a look at what you deeply desire on a very immediate level, because we do have some Aryan energy when we first start out the month. And you're really honestly trying to line your life up with, on a day-to-day level, how to meet your immediate needs. So I think for some of you, it is about that energy that allows you to move forward and to really, really honestly reflect on how you can maintain like a habitual mindset that is healthy, and that actually deals with the reality of your situation versus, creates that ideal outcome. Now, we also have Venus is going to move into Aries, which is going to be conjunct with Pisces until about April 7th. So for some of you, relationships, you're going to be thinking about what you want in relationships. And this is going to be on that very simplistic carnal level, like you're going to be, honey, you're going to be really taking a look at that. I believe that this has the possibility of some deep healing in some of your closest relationships. If not, it's your mindset about how you review and what you want from a relationship on a day-to-day level. I believe that many of you are going to have a very, it's almost like an awakening energy. I believe that deeply that there's a sense that you have these immediate hopes and desires that I think you want met. So Venus in Aries trines Mars in Sagittarius until about the 21st. And so I believe that you want to make some positive changes in your relationships. You're really, really inspired in this energy. This is a strength building time for you. This is about moving away from suffering and moving toward that feeling of pleasure that's associated with partnerships that you so deeply desire. Venus is also going to be in Aries. It's going to be conjunct with Uranus, which is in Aries, from about the 14th to the end of the month. So let me tell you what this deeply means for you. This is, I want a relationship. You seem to want it right now. You want that feeling of commitment. You want that feeling of the unity that you have. You are going to be very boisterous in this energy. You're not going to hesitate and tell people what you deeply desire or want or idealize about the situation, because you really are getting in tune with what you deeply desire out of your closest partnerships. And this doesn't have to be for some of you that aren't in relationships. We're in relationship with everybody we spend a significant amount of time with. So for some of you, this is the realization that you really had an expectation from a relationship and you really want to vocalize what you desire at this point on a very, 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 very carnal, simplistic level. I think for many of you, this is a realization month for you. I believe that Saturn is going to be an immutable T-square. So for some of you, this isn't about building a relationship based on what you idealize. This is building a relationship about the reality of your situation and what you immediately desire, more importantly. The new moon for you is going to be in Aries, and for you, that's going to be in focusing on your relationships. So for you, there's a sense of healing of a mindset, I think, more importantly. The new beginning is that you're merging your mindset with healthy routines and healthy rituals, healthy boundaries. You really want to move forward in a way that generates some longevity. And you know that the way to do that is to have this expansive mindset when it comes to relationships. I believe that some of you are very ready to make some changes. I believe that you're very forward in your thought process. You're very direct. There's not a sense of manipulation for me in this energy. There's a sense of you get what you want because you say so. And this is what you want from your relationship. This is what your expectation is. If you don't get it here, you're going to get it somewhere. I believe that many of you are in these mindsets. So, and this could be your relationships with anything. With money, you could have the same relationship with money. if you want something and there's an outcome, if you can merge yourself and partner with somebody, you're going to do it because money is important to you. It is about that deeply carnal need to have some sense of, I want this. How do I go about getting it? You're going to have that mindset. And it's that new beginning energy where you're going to be like, call out the troops because this is what I'm going to get out of my life. Full moon in Scorpio for you is going to be aligning you with what you deeply desire. What better way to understand what is pleasurable to you than to align yourself with what you deeply desire? And you are going to end what does not serve you in this energy. Venus is going to be conjunct with Uranus, so stand back relationships. Because relationships are going to be, you want something. And you're not settling for less. You're done. You're done. You want to be acknowledged as an individual. You want to stand out. You want to lead. You want people to follow. You are very, very cardinal in this energy. Action oriented. You follow me, my lead in this energy. I believe that for some of you, this is about standing up and communicating effectively what you desire. And this is about taking control over some of the mindsets where you're just following along. You are not a follower in this energy. I feel it's very, very positive. The cumulative energy is you're done. You're done with the following along with whatever BS everybody's got going on in their life. This is about make these changes or else. Consequences. And they're immediate. The quincunx in this energy, the possible negative energy in this, is that, we do have a lot of reflective energy. It's hard because you have a lot stimulating you to make changes and to move forward, but then you're going to have Pluto in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, Mars in retrograde, Pluto in retrograde. I think I said that. You're going to have Saturn. Wait a minute. Let's do this over again. You're going to have Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto, and Mars all in retrograde. So what I believe for you, this is still action oriented, but what I deeply believe for you this is that you are looking at these karmic cycles that you've been on for a very long time and you are ending them. You are done. You are very critical in this energy. Be mindful of the fact that you could make some foolhardy decisions based on the fact that this is all completely based on ego and immediate wants and needs and desires. I believe that the cumulative energy is that you're at an extreme point where you're done with cycles that do not serve your immediate needs. Be mindful of the fact of how you deal with endings and how you deal with the consequences, because, this is very cardinal energy. So this is a sense of going to battle and battling for what you get, but just be mindful of the fact that that can make you have a very crazy month. We do have a mutable T-square. This is about the balancing, being very compassionate, balancing it with your immediate desires for control right now. I do believe that also there's the realization that you've been settling long enough and that you are not going to settle anymore for what you do not deserve. And there's an intense desire to get what you need in this energy. But it's a very crazy month, filled with lots of twists and turns, and I believe that your mindsets, although are very directional, what motivates them may actually change because we're in this very reflective point where we have all this energy that wants us to face our reality versus the illusion that we create about our reality. So just be mindful of the fact that if you hit an obstacle, it means you're kind of being probably too intense about the endings or the cumulative energy and that you need to dial it back a little bit. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again next month.